This is the move right here. We out here trying to fight against police brutality in several different cases, right? Different protesters, 3 different places, Lauderdale, Sacramento, and Texas. They all have something in common. They all became police brutality victims. Let's take a look.
Latoya Ratliff was taking part in protests over the death of George Floyd. That's when she says she suffered injuries to her skull and right eye. She says there needs to be some accountability for what happened to her.
I want the Fort Lauderdale Police Department to be held accountable. I think it's important that there are some reforms that are put in place so something like this can never happen again.
A spokesperson for the Fort Lauderdale Police Department says they have tried a number of times to speak to her and her attorney. However, neither has returned their phone calls.
Sacramento, this LGBTQ activist now has a fractured skull, alleging police fired their rubber bullets for no good reason.
I was hit in the face 3 times with a tear gas canister and 2 rubber bullets.
T. Fansofa shows the injuries from a hospital bed.
I mean, I'm very lucky to be alive.
Fansofa, a member of the Sacramento LGBTQ community who identifies as they, them, says the injuries came from rubber bullets fired from Sacramento police at J and 21st Streets during this standoff Saturday night.
What are you shooting for? What are you shooting? You're shooting at the peaceful protesters, not even the looters.
Linz Williams was also there and recorded some of this video on her phone. She's a friend of Fansofa's who was nearby when Fansofa was hit and went down.
At that point, I saw about 3 or 4 other people run up and grab T and literally just drag a limp body out of eyeshot.
Williams describes the Sacramento police officers firing on peaceful protesters and observers.
You had people who were just like being innocent bystanders and wanting to be witness to what was taking place here and standing on the sidewalk thinking that they were safe, and then the police started aiming at the people on the sidewalk.
A Sacramento police spokesperson had no record of Fansofa being hit and said any use of force would be reviewed per department policy. Attorney Mark Marin with the National Lawyers Guild said he expects a number of civil lawsuits filed against the city and county over the handling of Sacramento protests.
With a non-lethal pellet, but he lost his eye. Kevin Reese spoke with that man's father about what they're now dealing with.
Early Saturday afternoon, as protesters approached a line of officers on Wood Street at the Dallas Public Library near City Hall, a shot rang out. 25-year-old Brandon Saines fell to the ground, a direct hit to his left eye. Friends picked up what looks like a wooden pellet nearby. It's a sponge round, a less than lethal round commonly used in crowd control.
He's in bad shape. And what happened, man, it's uncalled for.
Today, his dad told me doctors have removed the remaining pieces of that eye.
His left side of his face is shattered. His jaw is twisted. His teeth are knocked out. It's just so many things that's going on with my son right now that I never thought I would see.
Go, bro, go. Video captured a similar incident near Irvay and Commerce the same afternoon. Another protester also hit in the face near his eye. His condition is unknown. But as for Brandon Saines,
I just want to thank everybody for looking out for me.
His eye is gone and more surgeries are likely.
This family deserves answers from the city.
Their attorney is the same who represented the family of Botham Jean.
And he was only here peacefully protesting in support of other victims of police brutality. And now he's in the hospital, a victim himself of police brutality.